What's up, Gospel Diaries? Listen, I'm so excited to present this special episode. While I was in Durham, North Carolina, I had an awesome opportunity to accompany Reverend James Herndon to Sam Ash, a music store, where he sat at the piano, at the keyboard, and played from the depths of his soul. So it was pretty much up close and personal with Reverend James Herndon. And he went over the repertoire, some of the repertoire of the Caravans, and played some of the songs from the James Herndon singers. And I'm ready to present a collage of those particular songs that he played. And up first is going to be Where's Your Faith, recorded by the world famous Caravans. Enjoy it.
Claudia. sing that now. We sing, no, believe it or not, we sing that now.
Really?
And tear the church all to pieces.
Well,
we
let that
do.
be our bit addition.
That was the first song I ever heard the Caravans sing. I heard the Caravan sing. That was their theme song.
Wow. What?
And every one of them had a verse.
All right, so Reverend Herndon, my mind goes back to a group of singers out of Chicago. The pianist once played for one of the first black mega churches, probably in the country, Tabernacle. He was there with Olivia Payne and Maurice McGehee. And I'm talking about none other than the Reverend Harold Bailey.
Yeah, I remember.
So the Harold Bailey singers, they recorded a song, "We're Living in the Last Days."
Yeah.
Now, I asked him, because I love that song, I asked him, how'd you get that song? He said, well, Shirley told me that James wrote it. Can you enlighten us about living in the last days?
Lord, I haven't done anything with it since I taught it to them either. Yeah, good Lord, I don't remember how long ago that's been. Living in the last days, living in the last days, living in the day when men don't consider that way. They're calling wrong right, and they're calling right wrong. That makes me look to the way living in the last days. Living in the last days. Living in the last days. Living in the day when men don't consider that way. Oh, yes. They're calling wrong right, and they're calling right wrong. That makes me look to the way living in the last days.
Wow. So did you write that?
Yeah.
You really wrote this song?
Yeah, but that's all I can remember. Now I haven't done a thing with it since then.
Okay.
Through the city.
Really?
Yeah.
So how did you hear it as a child? It was totally different from what you recorded it.
Yeah, I told you it was just an old song that we sang.
We trying to hear it.
I sang in a group called the McCoy Gospel Singers when I was about 10 years old. Mm. And that was the song I sang. Wow. That I used to do.
Oh, okay.
When I was a child.
Oh, okay. Okay, what about the one you recorded with the Caravans?
Oh, well, that was all me. I don't know if I can keep them tempos. We're gonna sit down on the banks of the river, and I won't be back no more. Something like that.
Right. And that's where you got the inspiration for the one that the Caravans.
Yeah.
Wow.
is Paul's message to Timothy. I have fought a good fight. I have kept the faith. I have finished my course. Loving and kind, that's what he is to me. Patient and true.
Oh, yes.
So tell me, can you see why I love him? That's why I call him mine. When I'm alone, there is not a time he doesn't come and give me peace of mind. Yes, I love him. That's why I call him mine. Every time feeling sad, low in spirit, feeling bad, he always comes to see about me. That's the time I wanna tell everybody I know he's mine, all mine.
Oh, yes.
No matter what you say, he's mine, all mine. No matter what you do, and I love him. That's why I call him mine. You don't need no promise. Others he sent to preach. Some he gave a story. Those he told to teach. Every man would work out his own soul salvation. When the children of God get together, sure gonna rock the nation. He don't need no
Reverend Herndon, tell us about that song. You wrote that song.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
One year, my church in Durham, they at Mount Vernon Baptist Church, they had a convention down here called the Lot Carrier Convention. I don't know if you've heard of that in the Baptist churches. Huge national convention.
All right. Yes.
They had down here, and they had this huge choir from church, combined choir from folks from all the churches and various places and everything. And all I could remember was that line from one song, because I was so small then, I couldn't participate in it or do anything because I was too small. But all I could remember was one line that the choir sang, and that was "God don't want no coward soldiers." But all I could remember was they would do, "God don't want no coward soldiers. God don't want no coward soldiers in his band." Something like that. God don't want no coward soldiers. He don't want no coward soldiers in it. Something to that effect. But all I remember was that one line. And so I just built my message from that one line. But that, because like I said, I was so small then. But I could remember things that I'd heard in church from way back when I was 3 or 4 years old, because I used to always love the music of the church. I'm from one of those old churches where folk didn't have no music, but they could make the best music singing together with a cappella. Till you come, we sure can't pray unless you give us words to say. Oh, we can't pray right. And it goes on throughout. Every time I get ready to make my way out to the house of God, I always take a moment of my time and ask the Lord to come along with me. And just in case you're wondering why, this is my reason. We can't have service till you come. We can't do nothing. We can't do nothing. We can't do nothing till you come.
just like that?
The one that we were listening to in the car, I Gave Up the World to Follow Jesus. And This Business of Living, I don't think you've ever listened to that one.
That's on the same album? No, okay.
This Business of Living, we did that on the Glory album.
Oh, John Daniels.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's the one that I told you, I used to hear Bishop Anderson saying in his prayer. And that thing just stayed with me, and it still does. Every now and then it just pops into my spirit. In this business of living is over, then Jesus will carry me home to a place where I won't have to cry no more. Then Jesus will.
Oh, yes.
He'll carry me home. He'll carry.
Oh, yes.
He'll carry me home and let me sit down by his side. He'll tell me, hey,
Oh, yes.
you can rest now. You come a long way. And I know you got to be tired. But I've sung my last song, and I pray my last prayer. Then Jesus will, like he said he would. He'll carry me home. When I fought a good fight, when I kept the faith, Jesus will. He's gonna carry.
Yes, he will.
Carry me home.
Yes, he will.
When I run this race, when I kept the faith, Jesus will. He'll carry.
Oh, yes.
Me home.
Now, Reverend Herndon,
That
I know
song
this
is
is
dear to me, huh?
I know this is not your song, but it's in my spirit. You know anything about I've been redeemed, bought with a price?
Oh yeah.
Can I hear a little bit of that?
I know that. I used to sing it when I had a choir. I'm redeemed.
Watch yourself now.
I've been bought with
Yes.
a price. Jesus changed my whole life. Yes, he has. If anybody asks you,
Oh, yes.
of Christ. Jesus, changed my whole life. Yes, he has. If anybody ask you, just who I am. Oh, yes. Tell them I am redeemed. Wow. These sinuses got me clogged up here.
What do a song like that mean to you?
Oh man, I used to sing that song when it first came out. I used to sing that song because that's exactly my ID, if you want to call it that. That's exactly who I am. Yeah, if you can forget my name, you can just say one of them redeemed fellas.
Say that one more time. You said you don't have no other choice when you come.
No, when you come up like we came up, you don't have any choice but to trust God. We didn't have any money. We didn't have any friends in high places. We didn't have any influence in the community. We didn't have any standing anywhere but with God. You know, and the only thing that we could do was to trust Him for every tomorrow, because we didn't know what tomorrow was going to bring. We had some days when there was no food on the table. You understand? Oh yeah. And you know, and we went to school, you know, with holes in our shoes and holes in our clothes. It wasn't a style then, you know. You would look down upon if you went to school with ragged clothes in those days, you know. But we had to do it. We didn't have a choice. Because, you know, like I said, we only had my mom. What could one woman do with 5 children? And of course, 2 of them had grown up and were pretty much out on their own, but she still had 3. And all of us in school at the same time. And just one parent working. And I don't know how she did it, but she made ends meet. And believe it or not, as difficult as times were, you might not believe this, my mom could get credit anywhere in Durham.
Speaking of Durham, the racial tension, you experienced some of that here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember white onlys?
Yeah. I remember going in back doors. Not only in Durham, a whole lot of places in the South. See, when we traveled, that's what I tell you, you know, people saw the glitz and glamour. They didn't see the struggle. When we got down south, we were just black folk. We weren't famous to these white hotels and everything. We had to stay in the few hotels that they did have were not more than flop houses. You know, 1 bathroom on the floor. 1 room. Maybe might have a face bowl in there. That's about it. Every room didn't come with a bathroom and all of that. There were 3 places in the country that I can recall in the South that had decent hotels. That was the Mason Hotel in New Orleans, the Gaston Hotel in Birmingham, Alabama.
A.G. Gaston.
And the Lorraine in Memphis, where Dr. King was killed. We stayed there.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because every time that I would see that scene where he came out, you know, and where he was shot, I had stayed in that general area of the hotel. But that was all. We didn't have, I tell